I get this question asked a lot, and I just wanted to make a quick video so you guys have a point of reference. The question is, what do I have my settings on for my Thinkorswim platform? That's the platform you see me doing most of my charting and stuff on during stream. So I just wanted to go over that, so all you guys, if you want your Thinkorswim to look like mine, you can set it up like this. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. You just want to go up here to this setting, this gear icon. We'll click on that, and we'll just work our way down here. First tab is going to be general, and basically it's pretty general. I have everything clicked on here pretty much for the most part. The only thing I don't have clicked is this overlap volume. Snap drawings, none. Your time zone, you can obviously go ahead and just select your own time zone. I'm in Eastern Standard, so I have Eastern Standard selected. And my tools off and my data box off. Once you do all of that, you'll want to hit apply, and then you can move to the next tab. So the next tab is going to be our price axis. I do not have anything checked over here. Your scale is going to be on auto. Expansion area is going to be 20% up and 30% down. Custom interval not checked, display not checked, none of this stuff's checked. Left axis, enable left axis is checked. Once you do all of that, you'll want to hit apply again, and we can move over to our time axis. Time axis, you're not really going to pay attention to this side over here. Mainly you're just going to be looking at your expansion area. I have 25 bars to the right. Just for me, that's kind of, preference. I just like seeing what's going on over to the right side a little more. The only ones I have selected here are studies and show expiration Friday. Everything else is unchecked, and we will go into this here on the next frame. But you'll want to click apply, and then we will move on to favorite time frames. And so here you can set this up exactly how I have it, or you can do whatever you prefer. These are just the time frames that I typically like to look at. Most of you know that join me on stream most days. I do trade on a 3-minute chart. So I have daily 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute, and a 15-minute. Typically you only see me with it on a 3-minute, but I do have those options there if I want to look at it. We have a 30-day 1 minute, and then max, so it'll go back as far as the stock has been trading, and that'll be our daily chart. That's the one we use every morning that we do all of our charting on to find our support and resistance. But basically whatever however you want to do it, just click here, click add time frame. For your intraday, you just click here, then you pick whatever time interval you want. You can go back as far as max available. For my intraday, I don't see any need to have it over a year, but you can make it longer if you want. And your aggregation period, you can set that as far as a year. I have mine set on a daily. And then you can go on, then you just click add here. I'm not going to click add because I already have that on my chart. And then you'll want to hit apply, and then you'll add another time frame. So each one you'll just have to add a time frame, hit add, and then you'll see them over here. You can move them up or down however you want to do it, delete them if you need to, or edit them. Once you're done with adding all the time frames that you like on there, just click apply again, and then we'll move on to appearance. As far as appearance goes, this is also going to be kind of, it's each person's different. But as far as mine goes, I have my chart type. It's going to be a candle. Ticks, you're going to see border up. You can change it. Basically, it's going to be what your green candles look like. You can change it to a different color if you want. Obviously, I keep mine green. Border down, I keep mine red. Doji, you're going to see those here. That's just going to be your price. When the price opens and closes at the same price, that'll be your doji. I have that set at pink. You can choose whether or not you want to have them filled up or filled down. I like to have them. Some people don't. You can see there it just changes. It's not filled in. I like to have mine filled in. And I have show wicks. I have that selected as well. I like to see the wicks on my candles. You don't have to if you don't like it. Cursor, I have it as cross. I don't even, yeah, okay, that's my color is just gonna be like a light gray on it. And let's see, volume bars, I have it color as symbol ticks. So it's gonna be the same color as my bars up here, my volume bars down here. You can change them if you want. I prefer to keep them the same, but that's totally up to you. And my background, I do have my grid on. That's also another personal preference. You can take it off. If I unclick it there, you'll see there's no grid on the chart. It looks a lot cleaner, but yeah, that's personal preference as well. I'll put that back on, click apply. And then the last thing that I'm gonna look at is going to be equities. Display, price type is gonna be last. Adjusted for dividends, special. The only thing I have clicked here is show corporate actions. So let's see. Down here, time, show extended hours trading session. That's going to be your pre-market and after hours trading. I do like to have those on. Click here for highlighted extended hours trading session. That's going to give you this kind of grayish color here, light gray, so it's not the exact same color as your market hours. So that way you can tell the difference between pre-market and after hours trading. And after that, you will hit apply again. And depending if you trade options, futures, Forex, I don't, so I don't have any of this stuff checked off. But that's completely up to you. If you want options info shown on your chart, you can go through there and do that. Futures as well, and Forex. But I don't trade those, so that's not going to be on my chart. After all that, make sure you hit apply again. Then you want to select OK. And the last thing we'll go over now is just going to be the studies. Most of you know my charts I try to keep my charts as clean as possible. I don't have studies all over my charts. So we will click this little icon here, and that'll bring up our studies. So the 3 studies that I do have are going to be VWAP, previous day close, and the 50-day volume average. So first you just want to go over here in this search bar. You can type VWAP, hit enter. And it should bring VWAP up. Maybe not, since I already, spelled it wrong. There you go. So there you have it. Click on that and you can add it over there. I'm not going to add it since I already have it. Previous day close, you can do the same thing. And then your volume average, 50-day volume average, you can do the same. One thing I do on VWAP is I click this little gear here, settings for it. You will want to go in and I like just the VWAP. I don't like the upper band and the lower band on my VWAP. So I go in here for my VWAP bar. I have all these selected and my color is going to be pink. Your upper band, I go and unclick here, show plot, show bubble, show tile. I unclick those because I do not want to see the upper band. Lower band, I do the exact same thing. Unclick all 3 of these. That way you don't have so many bars all over your chart. That's just a personal preference as well. You guys, it's up to you if you want those upper bands or lower bands. I prefer not to have them. And then after that, and you can make your bar. You can make it wider if you want. It's up to you. I just have mine set on 1. And yeah, and that's it for VWAP and my studies. Like I said, the only other ones I have are previous day close and our 50-day volume average, which is going to be down here. And that is all I have on mine. I'm going to click cancel just so it doesn't do anything. I have my chart set up like I like it. But make sure you do hit apply once you finish doing all that, and then hit OK, and you should have everything set up. And that is for the guys, everyone that wants their charts to look like mine. Pretty basic. I don't have a lot of stuff going on my chart. I try to keep it as simple as possible. All these red lines that you see on here are lines that I've drawn for support and resistance. So those are lines that I just add during pre-market each day. So yeah, that's going to be it. If you guys have any questions, definitely message me, but hopefully that will help some of you guys as far as your settings go in Thinkorswim. All right. Thanks, guys.